Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope I meet you well. In today's video, I want to teach on how to interpret your dream personally. I mean personally. Interpreting your dream personally will save you from doubt when you come across material to interpret your dream or someone tell you the interpretation of your dream. Because it is not all information that are on the internet that are actually truth, most especially when we come to dream aspects, because dream are spiritual. They cannot be interpreted accurately by the human senses because it is God that gives power to interpret dreams. So it is not all that interpret dreams on the internet that are actually spiritual. The internet is a place where we see diverse information, truth and false. Knowing part of your dream, if not even the whole of the dream, will save you from false information. And interestingly, when you come across the material that interprets your dream accurately based on the conviction of the interpretation that God has given to you, it will be like, wow, this is what I've been expecting. So, child of God, sit back. I want to teach you step by step. Make sure you watch this video from the beginning to the end because it will give you value and more information and understanding about dreams. Knowing how to interpret your dream personally does not mean that you should not search for other material, because God can reveal one thing in different way that will gives you different and deep understanding about that particular thing. So, but my point is, when you come across some material or somebody interpret the dream, let it be a kind of confirmation, so you will be convinced of your dream. Please like the video so that YouTube can push it to others who are interested in material like this. And if you are interested in this kind of message and you are coming across my channel for the first time, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell so that YouTube will always notify you. So what are the steps to start interpreting my personal dream? Step number one, knowing God. Knowing God is the first step to start interpreting your dream. Dreams are initiated by God, and God is the ultimate interpreter of all dreams. The faithful men of old that are gifted in the area of dream interpretation, they knew this. So when they appear before kings and men to interpret dreams, they don't rely on themselves. They always project God because they knew that it's God that has the ultimate power to interpret dreams. For example, Joseph said to King Pharaoh that he cannot interpret his dream, that his dream is beyond his capacity, but there is a God who can interpret his dream perfectly. Let's take a look at Genesis chapter 49, verse 15 and 16. Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, I had a dream last night, and no one here can tell me what it means. But I have heard that when you heard about a dream, you can interpret it. Verse 16. It is beyond my power to do this, Joseph replied. But God can tell you what it means and set you at ease. You see, even Joseph affirmed it, the word of the king, that he does not have the power to even interpret a dream. So, until you realize that you don't have capacity to interpret a dream, you cannot really interpret your dream, because dreams are not interpreted based on the level of your exposure. No matter how educated and intelligent you are, if God did not capacitate you and gift you to interpret a dream, you will always mess up when it comes to dreams, because dreams are spiritual. The Bible said the things of the spirit are foolishness unto a natural man, because they are spiritually designed. The things of the spirit are not as we see them. So it takes somebody who know God to interpret dreams. And so the first step to interpret a dream is to realize that you have no power to interpret dream. Number two, reflection. Dreams often carry symbols, emotions, and metaphor. Write down the places, the people, the emotions, and the symbol of the dream if you want to understand the message or receive the interpretation. Write them and begin to ponder on them. Begin to reflect on them. When you walk to the bedroom, you are doing your domestic work, or you go to your office, whatever you are doing at that very moment after you dream that dream, begin to reflect on them. As you continually reflecting on those dreams, the full meaning is going to play in your spirit. The real interpretation of the dream is going to be communicated to you as long as you are reflecting on the dream. This has helped me to interpret my personal dream. If I had a dream, no matter how deep it looked like, if I can reflect on it and capture everything I saw in the dream, within the space of 3 to 4 hours, I can be able to understand the message behind the scene. All right. So reflecting on what you saw, how you felt in the dream, the places, the people, the symbols is very important. It will help you to interpret your dream perfectly. I mean, perfectly. Step three, to interpret your dream, compare them to scripture. God can never give a message that contradicts his word. When you remember the key elements in the dream, compare it to the scripture. The scripture is full of many symbols like water, fire, those animals, and the rest of them. So when you see these things in your dream, compare them to the Bible. What role does those things play in the Bible? Like lion as an animal is used to describe boldness. The Bible says the wicked flee when no man pursues, but the righteous are bold like a lion. So when you see a lion, compare it to what the Bible said about lion. By doing this, it will guide you to interpret your dream. For example, you are in the dream and you are catching fish. What relate to this very dream in the Bible? You could remember that after Jesus have saved Peter, he said to Peter that from this day you are not going to catch fish, but you will catch men. So when you are fishing in the river, it means that God is calling you into ministry to win souls into his kingdom. If you can remember the key elements and you compare it to the Bible, this will guide you into interpreting your dream accurately. All right. All these symbols in your dreams, when you come to scripture, it will guide you to interpret your dream perfectly. Step number 4, seek counsel from spiritual mentor. Seek counsel from your spiritual mentor and those who are matured in the faith to relate your dream to them. You are going to get perspective to interpret your dream. You're going to get different ideas. And when you put them together, you will personally interpret your dream and it will be accurate. So seek counsel. When you go to the internet, look for those who are gifted in interpretation of dream and begin to watch some of the video that they have created that relate to that dream you particularly had. And you will get idea on how to interpret that your personal dream. Because believe me, there are people whom God has gifted when it comes to interpretation of dreams, just like Daniel in the Bible. All right. So this is another step to interpret your dream perfectly. Step number 5, develop a close relationship with God. This one is very, very important. The more closer you are to God, the more the ability to interpret your dream will be given to you. So when you have a healthy relationship with God and God reveals something to you, you will understand it instantly without even going into the internet. Any other thing you are going to get from the internet could be a confirmation because you are in God already and Christ is in you. So you will have a perfect understanding of what God have shown you. So the closer you are to God, the more the ability to interpret your dream. With this information, as you apply them step by step, you will start interpreting your dream. What actually stood for you in this video? If you have any question, leave it at the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more deep spiritual messages.